Yo, what's going on, guys? This is Delta, and today's story time starts off with a girl. And if you don't already know, I usually have the freaking worst luck with girls. Like, something always happens to me with girls. Like, I'll get used, or I'll get cheated on, or I'll get set up by a girl. Like, something always happens. And today, I have another freaking story about, like, something that happened like that. So, I met this girl on Snapchat, and we were talking for a little while, and she ended up wanting to hang out, and the weekend was coming up, and she was like, yo, on Saturday, do you want to hang out? And I was like, yeah, I think I can make that work. And so we were talking, and I ended up getting a ride. Like, I can't drive, but my sister was going to drive me. And she was like, yeah, you can come over. And I was like, are your parents okay with me coming over? And she was like, yeah, it's fine. And I'm like, sure. Like, do I need to meet them or anything? Because I was trying to be a gentleman. I was trying to, like, be nice and actually meet, like, give her parents a good impression on me. And she was like, no, you don't have to meet my parents. And I'm like, okay. Like, are you sure about me coming over then? And she was like, yeah, I'm sure. So my sister gets in the car and she gives me her address. So I start driving over there and we drive into the apartment complex and I get out of the car and my sister drives away and I'm like, okay, I'm here. And I walk up to the apartment and she's like, oh, it's like, there's like numbers. Let's just say it was like E3. It wasn't E3, but let's just say it was E3. So you would have to go up to like E floor and then go to the door 3, you know what I mean? And so I went up there and I knocked on the wrong door and I was like, what the heck, are you sure you're in this apartment? And she's like, yeah, we're in E. I was like, hold up, where am I at? And I looked up and it was like freaking A. I'm like, what the heck? And so I looked out like around me and there's like A to Z of apartments, like huge buildings, and they went all throughout. Like, it was a huge apartment complex. So like one huge building was apartment A, another one was apartment B, and went all the way to Z. So I'm like, crap, I'm never gonna be able to find her. So half the time I was just walking around trying to find her, and then I finally got there and I got to the right door and I knocked on it. I was like, hey, what's up? What do you want to do? And she was like, oh, we can watch the movie in my room. I was like, okay. And I'm like, where's your parents? And she was like, oh, they're gone. I was like, they're gone? And she was like, yeah, it's totally fine. I'm like, what if happens they come home? Are they gonna beat my ass that I'm here with you and they don't even know me? Like, this is my first time meeting you. And she's like, no, it'll be fine. So we ended up like watching a movie. I was like, what do you want to watch? And she's like, I don't know. For some reason, every time I go out with a girl, they want me to pick what to do. Like, they're like, oh, you pick the movie. Oh, you pick what we do. Oh, you do that. Like, bro, I'm trying to be the gentleman. You can pick for once. Like, I'll do what you want. But anyways, and we ended up watching Crawl. It's actually a good ass movie. Well, I enjoyed it at least. And halfway through it, we're like snuggling, we're having a good time, we're chilling. Nothing actually, we're not doing anything dirty, we're just like snuggling. And all of a sudden I hear bop bop bop. I'm like, what the hell? And she's like, oh no, that's my dad. And I'm like, that's your dad? And at that moment in time, I was like, crap, what should I do? Should I like hide? Or should I just like freaking stand up and be like, hey, what's up? And probably get my ass beat. I was like, holy crap, I'm about to get my ass beat. So her dad walks in the room and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna stand up and meet him. Okay, I'm not gonna hide, I'm not gonna do any of that. I'm gonna be a nice gentleman and meet her dad. So he opens the door and he's like, what the hell? What are you doing in my freaking apartment? Who are you? And the girl I was hanging out with was like, Dad, chill, he's just a friend, And her dad was like, I've never seen you before. What were you doing with my daughter? I swear, if you laid a hand on her, I'm gonna freaking beat your ass. And I'm like, oh hell. And he was like, alright, you have 3 seconds to get out of my freaking apartment before I call the cops and you are beat your ass. I'm like, oh crap. So I'm like making sure I have everything. He's like, 3, 2, and I just like got the frick out of there. I just started running. And I was like, crap. Holy crap, what just happened? And luckily her dad didn't beat my ass, because he was a big ass guy. Like, holy crap, he was a giant dude. And yeah, I had to call my sister, and it took my sister like 30 minutes, and it was like freezing outside, and I had like shorts on, and I just like waited outside in the freezing cold for like 30 minutes before my sister could pick me up. My sister picked me up and she drove me home. And yeah, I almost got my ass beat. But the lesson is, if you ever go over to a girl's house or a friend's house and then their parents don't know you're there, please let their parents know that you're going there or gonna be there, because you don't want your ass to get beat or some like huge fight or outbreak to happen that you're at someone's house when they didn't plan on it. So yeah, that's my story for you guys today. If you're new, of course, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.